What if you could press a giant reset button on your life? Pack up everything and move anywhere in the world for exactly 1 year, all expenses paid. Recent studies show that 73% of people dream of living abroad, but only 2.5% ever take the leap.
That's such a thought-provoking scenario. Would this hypothetical year abroad include complete freedom from all responsibilities?
Absolutely everything covered. Housing, travel, daily expenses. The World Economic Forum actually found that extended stays abroad can increase creativity by up to 45% and improve problem-solving abilities by nearly 60%.
Well, in that case, after careful consideration, I would choose Kyoto, Japan. And interestingly, Kyoto was just named one of the top cities for cultural immersion by Travel Plus Leisure magazine.
You know what fascinates me about your choice? You're bypassing Tokyo, which attracts 80% of Western expatriates in Japan. What draws you to Kyoto specifically?
It's precisely because Kyoto represents the antithesis of our modern digital lifestyle. The city has over 1,600 Buddhist temples and 400 Shinto shrines. That's more sacred sites per capita than any other city in Japan.
Let's dive into how you'd structure your time there. Studies show that people who immerse themselves in traditional crafts experience a 40% reduction in stress levels.
That's exactly why I'd focus on traditional artisan apprenticeship. Did you know that some Kyoto craftsmen can trace their techniques back 20 generations?
Speaking of cultural transformation, my choice would be Barcelona, which just ranked as the #1 city for digital nomads in 2023. The average remote worker there reports a 35% increase in productivity compared to their home country.
Now, that's quite a contrast to my contemplative Kyoto journey. What specifically attracts you to Barcelona's energy?
The statistics tell an interesting story. Barcelona hosts over 400 art galleries, and studies show that regular exposure to art can increase creative thinking by up to 28%. I'd live in the Gothic Quarter, where medieval architecture meets modern innovation.
The historic Gothic Quarter has seen a fascinating renaissance. Property values there have increased by 150% in the last decade due to its cultural significance.
Exactly right. And here's my master plan. I want to write a novel there. Research shows that multilingual environments can boost creative output by up to 50%. Every morning, I'd explore different neighborhoods, letting Gaudi's architecture inspire me.
That's fascinating because studies have shown that exposure to unusual architecture can actually enhance cognitive flexibility by up to 23%.
The language immersion aspect is crucial too. Research indicates that adults who learn a new language through full immersion achieve fluency 60% faster than traditional methods.
The contrast between our choices reflects a larger trend. According to recent surveys, 45% of people seek quiet contemplation abroad, while 55% prefer cultural stimulation.
That's right. And psychological studies suggest both approaches can lead to significant personal growth. Mindfulness practices in traditional settings can reduce anxiety by 38%, while creative immersion in vibrant cultures can boost confidence by 42%.
Though I have to ask, have you considered the practical challenges? Barcelona's summer temperatures average 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 31 degrees Celsius.
Well, the city has actually developed an innovative urban cooling system with over 100 climate-controlled public spaces. Plus, those famous siestas exist for a reason. They're scientifically proven to boost afternoon productivity by 34%.
That's quite impressive. Kyoto's winters can be challenging too, but traditional homes there are being retrofitted with modern heating while maintaining their historic character.
You know what's fascinating? Research shows that experiencing environmental challenges in a new culture can actually accelerate personal growth. 85% of long-term travelers report that dealing with discomfort led to their most significant breakthroughs.
So perhaps the very things we might worry about could become the most transformative elements of our experience.
Looking at the bigger picture, studies indicate that a year abroad changes career trajectories for 72% of people, and 65% report lasting improvements in their problem-solving abilities.
Those are compelling statistics. Should we start with smaller steps first? Maybe weekend immersion experiences?
That's exactly what experts recommend. 88% of successful long-term travelers started with short-term cultural exchanges. It's about building those cross-cultural muscles gradually.